My name is Braianom Fargo, and we're here in Newport Beach at our studios at In Exile Entertainment.
So Brian, what has Kickstarter opened up for your studio?
Well, Kickstarter has been has created for us the thing that every creative person wants, which is the ability to make the game that they want the way that they want. And for us, that's a dream come true.
And how do you see crowdfunding impacting the game industry moving forward?
Well, I think that crowdfunding is an opportunity for the mid-sized developer to thrive again. For the most part, the industry has been split up between the smaller teams doing the iOS titles and the very large AAA budget games. But there's a kind of game and a kind of team that's required to make a certain kind of product. Certainly us for our role-playing games. And so this crowdfunding has opened it up for this type of company to do well and survive again. And for that, I think it's great. It's certainly great for us, but also for the gamers.
And with so many projects now out there on Kickstarter, what's the key to success?
Well, awareness is the real key to success on Kickstarter these days. When you launch on Kickstarter, that should be step 40. And for many people, I think they think that should be step 1. And it's the noise that's going on around you so that you have some sort of awareness that's really critical. No different than when you release a game on iTunes, right? It's, how are people going to know about it? How are they going to know about your Kickstarter project? So it's important that you are able to communicate and show that you can also deliver. Delivery is a big concern with people. So you need to either show it with a demo or by selling your experience and your track record of what you've done before.
And what were your goals heading into Wasteland 2?
Well, our goals are pretty simple for Wasteland 2, which is we need to deliver and want to deliver the most important role-playing game that's been made before. We have a lot of pressure on us, and we love the pressure, but we want to deliver something special.
And how are advances in technology over time impacting the new Wasteland game?
There's some radically different shifts in the way games are being made now versus even, say, 10 years ago. And one part of it's tools. We can do a lot more in a shorter period of time because of the tools that are available. But also the way that we are communicating with the fans of the game is a big part of it. And that's not necessarily a technology, but sort of a paradigm shift for how we solicit input from people and integrate that.
How is Nexile working on Obsidian on this game?
Early on, Obsidian, most of those guys worked with me back at the old Interplay days and around the Black Isle studio, and we've been circling around ways to work with each other for many years, but that really wasn't an opportunity with the way publishers and developers typically work. But now with, again, crowdsourced funding, we do anything we want, pick up the phone, and we make it happen. And so we have a mutual respect, and so we reached out to them, and so primarily on this one, well, there's some technology and some more information sharing that's going on about what they've learned in building products and vice versa. But primarily, it's been Chris Avallone, who was a big Wasteland fan as a kid. He was one of the co-creators of Fallout, and so he wanted to be involved. We wanted him involved, so we found a way to get him to solicit his input and create some of the maps for the game.
And what role will fans who funded Wasteland 2 play as the game is developed?
Having the fans involved is sort of the most different and important part of the whole thing. I mean, I've said before, we have a lot of pressure to deliver more than ever before. It's important that we make a great game, not just for ourselves, but also for the next round of people that want to do big Kickstarter projects, because people are watching, keeping an eye on us and Schaefer. And so even though I have more pressure, and more personal pressure too, than ever before, I feel confident because we're vetting everything all along the way. We're soliciting feedback from the backers or the fans on the priority of things. And if you listen to them, you really get great information. So for that's been a big part of it. The other part, we took it even one step further, which is we have a lot of people that are always wanting to be involved with the game. They're sending us writing samples, art samples, whatever. And so we've formalized that process and said, hey, we'd like to have a lot more props in the game than we would normally, because we don't have a huge staff. And so if you'd like to be interested, why don't you submit your stuff to the Unity store, and we'll go through it. And we have a whole, I don't need to get into all the details, but it allows people to either they want to break in the business, they want to be part of it, and put in assets for the game. Well, the first couple rounds will come in, stuff's fantastic, it's great. And so, and they can resell it on the store and make money from it, and we buy it from them. Again, there's a whole long part of it. But that was those are two kind of ways. So both from an input and actually asset creation, we're working with people directly.